All right, we're gonna start at the front of the mat. So go ahead and walk yourself all the way up to the front. Get your feet about hips width distance apart. Try to make sure your feet feel pretty even on the floor there. And you can just rock your weight a little bit forward, a little bit back. Just starting to feel, are you living mostly in the front of your toes or back in your heels, and can you settle kind of over the arches so all 4 points of the feet feel like they've got some equal weight distribution. And the tailbone's gonna be nice and heavy. Let's just take an inhale, bring the arms up. Nice big sweeping action. Get taller. Exhale, soften the knees, dive forward with that flat back. Bring your hands all the way down into the floor. Bend your knees pretty generously. And then inhale and start to extend the spine to the front of the mat. Feel like you're growing out of your pelvis. Okay, shoulders are down out of the ears, top of the head really reaching. And then exhale, start to fold forward into your legs and see if you can put a little more straightening into them. So we're just gonna do that a few more times. Inhaling, extending the spine flat, bending the knees, starting to wake up the muscles on the backside of the body. And then exhaling, folding over the legs and trying to reach them a little bit longer. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Now walk your feet just a little bit more apart, so maybe they're almost the width of your mat, and then bend into your right leg. Keep that right knee nice and bent, and can you place your right hand on the floor or on the block? Now we're just gonna turn towards this straight left leg, and maybe reach the arm up to the ceiling. Good, exhale, bring that left hand down, and we're just gonna go open again with the inhale. Keep the right knee bent, left leg straight. Inhale, sweep that left arm open. And exhale, bring it all the way down. 2 more like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. 1 more. Inhale, reach that left arm up. Exhale, bring it down. Switch the legs. So now we're gonna bend into this left knee pretty generously. Keep that left hand on the floor. Right leg's gonna straighten. Inhale that right arm up. Exhale, bring it back down. Good, 3 more, just opening the rib cage to the right. Exhale, back down. Here's 2. One more. Good. Go ahead and just walk your feet a little closer back in towards hip width distance apart. Grab for your hand weights. Bend your knees and drop your butt way back like you're in a little chair. Yep, grab a little hand weights. All right, we're gonna tap your elbows to your knees like you're sitting down, tapping those elbows, and then we're just gonna press all the way up, press the hands to the ceiling, straight legs. Tap the elbows, press them up. Tap, straighten, good, just getting that heart rate up. Start to move your body here. Try to keep your belly cinched in, okay? I want you to really feel like you've got this support through the low back. And as you move yourself up and down, feel the legs really do the majority of the bending and supporting here as you go up and down. Good. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low, little squat here, little pulses. Take your belly up off your thighs, take your palms out in front, hold the arms nice and long. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands are gonna tap the floor with the weights. Stand all the way back up tall, punch the ceiling. 1 more round here. So now instead of the elbows touching, we're trying to get low enough in the legs to maybe touch the floor with the weights. So don't let your back be doing all the work. Make the legs do the work. Get low in your legs, bend those knees. Let's go for our last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bend those knees, place those hand weights down, step your hands or step your feet back, put them in plank. Slow down the breath. Turn your heart forward. Tail towards your heels. All right, let's shift the weight back and forth towards your heels and over the wrists. Shins stay pretty parallel to the ground. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulses at the back end here. Get your butt way over those heels. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start to straighten into the legs, pedal the feet, downward facing dog. Push your hands down and forward. Get your weight back towards your legs. Let your head come in between your arms. Can you kind of cinch the front ribs in towards your spine and towards each other so that you don't feel like they're splayed out and you're hanging out in your low back? Okay, kind of bring the front ribs back towards your spine. Good, just pedal back and forth a couple more times. And then maybe see if you can let both heels try to rest towards the floor. Sit bones are up. So if you need to soften the knees, go ahead. But I want you to feel like your tailbone's not tilting down as much as it's tilting up and back. All right, right leg inhales, up and back. Open up your hip, bend the right knee, bring your heel in towards your bottom, but keep your right shoulder towards the floor. So I want your chest square. Take one more inhale, exhale here. Good. Shift your weight forward, bring that right knee to touch that right elbow, or maybe even a little higher. Get it up there, hold it. Good, step that right foot between the hands. Wiggle the left toes way back so that you feel like your right knee is stacked right over your right heel. Now you can walk that right foot out a little bit so both hands come to the inside of that left, the inside of the right foot. And then we're just gonna tap the left knee to the floor and pick it up and lengthen it. So I want you to start to feel like every time you lift that leg, there's this deep opening at the front of that left hip, and you're reaching your heel back. Now you can always bring your hands on the blocks if this is too low. And maybe your leg doesn't go all the way straight, but I want that feeling of something that's trying to release and lengthen along the front of the left hip. Good, just bending the knee, tapping, picking it up. Tapping, picking it up. Let's just go for 4 more. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that left knee rest. Turn your heart forward. Let the hips feel like they can fall towards the floor. Just take a couple more breaths here. One more, inhale, exhale. Good, wiggle that right foot back in the center, hands on either side, point the right toes, keep them on the floor. Start to straighten back into that right leg, and then can you pivot that right hip in so that it feels like your hips are both facing forward. Feel that stretch through the top of the foot here. You can even use your hand if it's hard to get that toe down. Maybe start to tuck your chin towards your chest, rounding your back a little bit and dropping your head towards your shin. And then pick up the head, get long in your spine, and flex back to the top of the foot. So you feel like the whole top of the foot pulls back towards your body. Really think about lengthening again, getting really long in your spine, top of your head, reaching towards your big toe. One more breath here. You can start to fold over that right leg. Good, plant that right foot. Pick up the back knee, place the hands, step it back, plank. Turn your heart forward, tail towards your heels. Take just another breath here. Good, lower the knees. Let's go for our chaturanga push-ups. Elbows are gonna bend into your ribs, press back straight. Bend into the ribs, press back up. So I'm really squeezing my rib cage with my elbows as I go down and up. If you want to bring your heels in towards your bottom, go for it. Here we go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down onto the belly. Take the tops of the feet onto the floor. Keep your hands on the ground. Start to press into the palms just enough that you can curl the heart forward. Shoulders down the back. I want you to feel like you've got a little headlight on the center of your chest. And as you come up, that headlight's going to try to point towards the wall in front of you. And then lower down, press back into the hands. Come all the way back to child's pose. Take a breath. One more inhale, exhale. Good, press down into the hands, come up, downward facing dog. All right, let's go to the left side. Left leg inhales up and back, open up the hip, squeeze the heel in towards your bottom, turn the left shoulder down to the floor. Exhale, shift it forward, left elbow, hold the knee there. Give yourself one more breath. Good, step it in between the hands. And then from here, we're just gonna wiggle that left foot out so both hands come to the inside of the left foot. Keep your right knee elevated. Turn your chest forward. And then from here, we're just gonna right knee tap, pick it back up and reach the heel back. So every time you lift that knee, I want you to feel like your leg is getting longer and your heel is really reaching to the back of the mat. Here we go for 8, 7. If it's too much, get up on the blocks. 6, 5, 4, reach that right heel back. 3, lift that inner thigh. 2, 1. Good, set the right knee down, just let the hips drape towards the floor, let the heart turn forward. Your arms are just little kickstands holding you up. One more inhale and exhale. Good, wiggle that left foot into the middle of the hands. Keep the toes on the floor. Start to extend that left hip back. So it's easy for that left hip to want to swing out to the side and avoid some of this stretch. So try to bring that left sit bone back into its lane. Bring it back into the midline. Keep the toes on the floor. If you can even push your hand down into the big toe to feel that stretch across the ankle, top of the shin, maybe the foot. And then here's where that chin can tuck. And you can start to drop your head and round your back towards that left knee. One more big inhale, exhale. Well, you're really trying to make these breaths full. Good, now pick up your head and shoulders, flatten out your back, flex back to the top of the foot. Now again, drop that left sit bone if it's starting to hike away from the floor. Feel yourself lengthening towards your toes. Sit bones moving back. And you can even energetically push the heel down into the floor and feel like it's dragging back towards you without moving. One more breath here. Beautiful. Put that left foot down. Step it back to plank. Hold your plank here. Tail to your tail towards your heels. Really feel those two front hip bones drawing towards each other and then back up towards your spine. All right, lower the knees, walk your hands wide. Here we go for our push-ups. All the way down and up. Down and up. You can always come up onto the toes. Here we go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down to your belly. Grab for those hand weights. Take them back behind you, pinkies to the ceiling. Shoulder heads lift away from the floor first. Okay, so keep your weights on the ground and just really feel the lift at the front of the shoulder. Try to anchor down through the pubic bone so you make some lift or some lightness in your low back, right? And I want it to be your belly button that's heavy. Make it your pubic bone. Now from here, hands are gonna lift to be about hips height. And then you do a little micro bend in that right arm and then reach it up and back. Bend the left arm, reach it up and back. And while you get this feeling of like walking up a ladder with the hands, alternating little bend and lift. Straighten and lift. Little bend, little reach. Little bend, big reach. Good. Here we go. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold those hands up, little lifts for both arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands down in front. Press yourself back to your child's pose. Round your back over the knees. This time walk the hands over to the left. Really walk that right hand out a little farther on that diagonal. And then sink your right hip back towards your right heel. Take a deep breath in. Good. Walk it all the way over to the right side. Really walk that left hand out farther on the diagonal and then sink your weight back to the left heel. Take a big breath in. Good. Walk yourself all the way back. Palms on the floor. Tuck your toes. Send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Good. Try to get those sit bones up and back. Good. Inhale. Right leg goes up. Open up the hip. Keep that right leg lifting. Bend the right knee so that the heel comes in towards your glutes. Keep your right shoulder rotated to the floor. Big inhale. Exhale, square off the hips. Take that right knee to the left elbow. Hold it there. Give it one more little squeeze up. Step that right foot between the hands. Look forward. Come up on those right fingertips. Press down into your feet. Okay, so no weights for right now. We're just gonna look forward here. Take your arms back by your hips. Come up into that warrior 3 position. And now from here, you're gonna swing the arms forward. And then as you exhale, we're gonna bring the knee into the chest and take the hands all the way back. Inhale, extend the left leg back. Open and swing the arms forward. Exhale, draw it all in. Knee comes into the chest. Arms reach all the way back. And forward. So I'm bending the left knee in and out, pulling my arms in, reaching them back, circling them around. Just 3 more. Pull it in, reach it back, circle the arms forward, reach the leg back. Here's 2. Last one. Good, slow step of that left foot all the way back. Come up, crescent lunge. Exhale, both hands down on either side of that right foot. Turn yourself to your right and come into that side plank. So you can step that right foot back to meet the left. Right arm up to the ceiling. So if you need to, you can always bring this left knee down to the floor. Otherwise, we're gonna see if you can pick that right leg up. Hold it. And maybe you can bring it out forward in front and back in line with the left. Kick it forward in front and back. Just 3 more. 3. Here's 2. 1 more. Good job. Both hands down. Look forward. Slow lower chaturanga all the way to the belly. Lift the legs. Reach the arms back. Sweep the arms forward. Exhale, hands down, press back, child's pose. Take a breath. Good, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog, pedal the feet here. Little reset. Left leg inhale, step and back. Open the hip, bend the left knee, drop that heel towards your butt. Turn your left shoulder to the floor. Good. Take that left knee to the right elbow. So cross the body here. Hold it. 2, 1. Step that foot between the hands. Good. Get yourself nice and weighted in your feet. Come up light on those fingertips, just to that hovering point. Hands are going to reach back behind you. Float up into that warrior 3. So we're floating here. Belly lifts away from the floor. Support your back. Now from here, you're going to swing the arms forward. Inhale. And on that exhale, bring the right knee to the chest. Extend the arms all the way back. Circle them around forward. Straighten the right leg back. Bring it all in. Reach. And circle around and lengthen. Let's go 4. 3. 2. 1. Slow step all the way back. Crescent lunge. Come on up. 1 more breath here. Good. Hands down on either side of that left foot. Step it to the back of the mat, and then open yourself to the left for that side plank. Left arm's up. You can always put that right knee down. We're going to try to kick that left leg forward and back. Just going for 5. Here's 4. 3. If you need to put on your forearm, you can too. 2. Last one. Good job. Square it up. Look forward. Stay on your toes if you can, or move the knees. A little bit forward. Elbows are going to bend in. Chaturanga to the floor. This time we're going to make an X out of your body. Take 1 more little lengthen and lift. Pull the elbows in. Squeeze the thighs together. Open and reach. Take the legs apart. Spread back out to the X. Pull it all in. Squeeze it together. Reach. Pull it in. Reach. Pull it in. Let's go for 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Press yourself back. Child's pose. 1 more inhale and exhale. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. All right. From here, we're going to float forward. You're going to take that right knee into your chest for plank. We're going to just tap right knee to right elbow, left elbow, right elbow, left elbow. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. Step the right foot between the hands. Come up, warrior 3. Swing those arms forward. Exhale, take it back. Crescent lunge. All the way down with your hands. Right knee into the chest. Do it again. Tap right elbow, left elbow, right elbow, left elbow. 3, 2, 1, 1. Step the right foot between the hands. Look forward, come up, warrior 3, hands are back. Then they swing forward on the inhale. Exhale, step it back, crescent lunge. Inhale up. We're gonna do that 3 more times. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right knee, right elbow. Left elbow. Right elbow, left elbow. Here's 3, 2, 1, 1. Step in between the hands, look forward, hands go back. Come up, warrior 3. Step it back, crescent lunge. Come all the way up with the arms. Hands back down on either side of the foot. 2 more. Right elbow, left elbow, right elbow, left elbow. 3, 2, 1, 1. Step in between the hands. Hands go back. Look forward. Crescent, I'm sorry, come up. Warrior 3. Swing the arms forward. Step it back, crescent lunge. Good, last round. Hands to the floor. Right elbow, left elbow. Right elbow, left elbow. 3, 2, 1, 1. Step in between the hands. Hands go back, press into the feet. Warrior 3. Swing the arms forward, inhale. Exhale, step it back, crescent lunge. Lift it up. Good, exhale, both hands down in front of either side of that right foot. Step it back, plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Press into the tops of the feet. Elevate the hands. Heavy pubic bone. Now I'm just gonna reach from side to side. Left arm to the right arm to the left. Just reaching across the body in a little side bend here. Here's 6, 5, 4. Try to keep those hands up off the ground. 3, 2, 1, 1. Press back, child's pose. Take 2 breaths. Little recovery before the other side. One more big inhale, exhale. All right, let's do it on the left. Pick yourself up, downward facing dog. Shift your weight forward into that plank. Here's where that left knee comes forward. It's gonna tap left elbow, right elbow. Left elbow, right elbow. 3, 2, 1, 1. Step that left foot between your hands. Hover, bring the hands behind you. Warrior 3. Slow step back, crescent lunge. All right, hands come down on the left foot. We got 4 more like that, okay? Step that left foot back, bring that knee into the left elbow, right elbow. Left elbow, right elbow. Here's 3, 2, 1, 1. Step between your hands, press down to the feet, look forward, come up off that back leg, warrior 3. Slowly swinging those hands forward, the hips are facing the floor. Bend the left knee, step it back, crescent lunge, come up slow. Take that extra breath. Hands on either side of the left foot. Left elbow, right elbow. Left elbow, right elbow. Here's 3, 2, 1, 1. Step between the hands, look forward, press up. Warrior 3, swing the hands forward. Slow step back, crescent lunge, come on up. Exhale, both hands down on either side of that left foot. Left elbow, right elbow. Left elbow, right elbow. Here's 3, 2, 1, 1. Step that left foot between the hands. Look forward. Crescent lunge. Warrior 3. Reach those hands forward. Slow step back. Now is your crescent lunge. Oh my gosh, don't hate me. I lost track, so we're doing 2 more. Left elbow, right elbow. Left elbow, right elbow. Here's 3, 2, 1, 1. Step between the hands, look forward. Come up, warrior 3. Reach the arms forward. Slow step back, crescent lunge. Good. Last one. And if you're sure we already did 5, you can take it back to down dog. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. Step between the hands, look forward, hover. Hands back, warrior 3. Swing the arms forward. Slow step back, crescent lunge. Good job. Hands on either side of the left foot. Step it back, plank. Look forward. Slow lower to your belly. Good, just rest your head on your hands. And we're just doing alternating little leg kicks here. So little swimmer's kicks for the legs. Try to move with a straight leg. Try to pick up your inner thighs. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Press back, child's pose. Take 2 big breaths, slow down your breathing. Good. All right, tuck those toes under you, downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. That right leg's gonna inhale up and back. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, give it a little squeeze. Step that right foot between your hands. Reach down and grab those hand weights. Pivot your left heel down. Come on up, warrior 2. Good, bend into that right knee. See if you can get that shin stacked right over your right heel, and that knee is pointing right over the second toe. So really make sure you got that nice alignment here. Sink yourself down where you feel really supported by your legs. All right, palms are gonna face each other. We're gonna just take those elbows out and down, out and down. Good, lift from the top of the shoulder here. See if you can pulse in your legs. Little pulse in that right leg, good. Feel that right butt cheek wrapping under you. Okay, so I want to feel like that glute's coming under, your knee is going wide towards your pinky side of the foot. Good, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, arms extend and bend. Keep them on that imaginary table here, just straightening them wide and bending them back in. Here's 8, get low in the legs, 7, 6, 5, 4, press into the outer edge of that left foot, 2, 1. Turn the thumbs up to the ceiling, hinge from the side like you're gonna tap the floor with your right hand, and then come back up, use those obliques. Reach and come up. My legs are staying the same, but I'm side bending, coming back up. Let's go, 6. Here's 5. Yes, bend that right knee. 4, 3, 2. Hold the side bend. Left arm over your ear, left arm down to your leg. I'm gonna rotate so that my palm faces the floor as it comes over my head, and it places my thigh as it comes down. Good. Now if you need to, you can rest that right elbow on your right knee. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that bring you back up. Straighten into both legs. Walk your feet in enough. You can turn the heels in and plie down. Okay, so I'm leaning back enough that my knees are still over my second toes. If you need to go forward to get those knees to go wider, then lean a little bit forward. All right, palms face each other. From here, they're gonna come all the way up, face each other again, come all the way down, face each other at the bottom. Face each other at the top, face each other at the bottom. Good, get a little lower. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms down so that they're on that imaginary table. Palm faces the floor. Last set. Punch and lower the squat and come in. So lower your plie as you punch forward. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Go ahead and place your weights down. Take yourself back into your plank. All right, last little push here, guys. You're gonna step yourself to the right, move your hands to the right, and we're gonna step ourselves back to center. Step out to the right, move your hands to the right, step back to center. 3 more. To the right, and center. I'm just stepping out to the right, moving my hands, and center. 1 more. Here we go, right, and center. Now to the left. Out to the left, and back in the center. There's 5. Out to the left, and center. Here's 4. To the left, and center. 3. Last 2. Last 1. And good job. Lower those knees all the way to the belly. Take a breath. Good, just keep the hands under the shoulders. Curl the shoulder heads back. Squeeze the elbows in. Push a little bit in the hands and the feet. Start to engage the upper back. Lift your bottom ribs. Good, lower down. Press back to child's pose. Take 2 breaths there. We'll do the last side. 1 more. All right, tuck those toes, lift the hips. Left leg's gonna go up and back. Inhale. Exhale, bring that knee to the nose, give a little kiss, step it in between the hands. I'm just gonna turn myself around. We're gonna do a warrior 2 here. Got my assistant here today. All right, left knee going over that second toe. Get your weight into your legs. Feel those feet and the hips have to really start to support all of that. So get yourself nice and heavy in the legs. All right, so for this one, we're gonna have the palms face each other, and we're just gonna open the arms wide and in. You really need to activate the back of the shoulders for this one because we're not weighted forward. So I want you to feel like your elbows push forward as your hands come back. Okay, push those hands back. Elbows forward, squeeze the back of the shoulders. Good. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Here's our pulse in that left knee. Punch out, pull in. Punch out, pull in. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it out. Tilt to the left, come on up. Arms are like a nice big wingspan here. You're like a little teapot, tilting over, coming up. Here we go for 8, 7, oh, now I've got 2 assistants. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it to the left. Either rest your elbow or keep it in front of that left knee. Palm faces your leg, comes up over the ear, faces the floor. Faces your leg, up over the ear, faces the floor. Here's 8, 7. You've got that arm in front of your knee. Push the knee back and then rotate your ribs forward on that left side. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Good job. Come up, straight into the legs. Walk your feet in for the plie. Go litter out. Good. All right, palms facing forward. Take those arms up and down. Little pulse, little pulse. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. Hold it here. Circle out the arms. Keep them up. We're just rotating right, left. Don't move your hips. Just your ribs and your waist. Cinch it in. Get tall. Here we go. 7, 6. Get a little lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Straighten the legs. Just fold forward, slowly putting your hand weights on the ground. Turn your toes in towards each other slightly and start to let your head drop towards the floor. Get your weight evenly distributed. Try not to just be back in your heels or forward in your toes. Maybe even walk your hands through the legs, fingertips pointing back. Take one more big inhale, exhale. Good, walk your hands back forward. Walk your feet in, just about hips width distance apart so you turn your heels in and lower all the way down into this Malasana squat. Knees are gonna push into the arms as the arms push out into the knees. Good job. All right, set your butt all the way down. Last little bit of abs here. We're almost done. All right, arms reach forward. Tuck your tail, roll it back so that you've got that scooped out belly. You can even flex into your toes and squeeze the legs together. All right, we're going back an inch, up an inch, back an inch, up an inch. Press the ribs down as you go back. Try to really feel that flattening of the belly back against the spine. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4. Lucy will be modifying if you need to see any modifications here. Here's 2 and 1. Hold it here. Take that left arm, swing it back and forward. Back and forward. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, 1. Take it to the right. 0. 10. They don't want extra. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Last one. Arms go up to the ears. Circle around and forward. Up to the ears. Circle around forward. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last one. Oh, good job. Roll yourself down onto your back. Give your knees a little hug. Cross that right ankle over the left knee for a figure 4. Thread your arms through and interlace your hands behind that left leg. Just pull it in a little bit. Stretch that outer hip. Good, drop that whole shape over to the left. So keep the right knee pointed up to the ceiling. Grab for the ankle. Get your right shoulder down on the floor. Oh goodness. Right arm out to the side. Oh, oh my gosh, we're getting attacked. All right, nice and slow. Come back in, and we'll do the other side. Left ankle over the right knee. Pull that whole shape in. Interlace your hands behind the right thigh. So you've got that figure four here. And I kind of use my left elbow to push my left knee a little bit away from me as I draw the legs closer. Then the legs go over to the right. Maybe you grab onto that left foot with your right hand, but keep that left knee kind of pointing up and away from you. Left arm down on the floor. Take a big breath in. Good. Slowly back into center. Grab the back of the thighs. Roll yourself all the way on up. And then just really quickly before you go anywhere, can I just do a quick set of stretches for your neck, okay? So cross your right leg in front of your left. You're gonna take your left hand onto your right knee, right hand behind you. You're just gonna turn yourself to your right, but then you're gonna look your head to the left. So your chin's pointing to your left shoulder. And then you're just gonna lean your left ear kind of back towards the left shoulder blade. And hopefully you feel that stretch down the front side of the right side of the neck, maybe down into the right shoulder. Just take maybe 2 breaths here. Good. Slowly bring the head back up. Slowly unwind, and we'll crisscross the other way. So left leg's in front. Right hand comes to the left knee. Left hand goes behind you. Turn your chest a little bit to your left. And now right chin, right shoulder. And just lean your right ear back towards the back side of your body. Good. Just maybe one more big inhale, exhale. Good. Slowly bring the head back up. Unwind. And you guys are done. Good work, everybody.